Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is the 1st April 2024 and today is a special day. It is a special day because we have completed 6 months HLQ trades. You might be asking a question. If we completed 6 months HLQ trades, what is the special in that? Because the 6 months is a proven data for confirming any activity in stock market analysis. When you want to test anything, 6 months data is a concrete data. It is a well-proven data. Consistently 6 months, if you are getting results on a strategy, that strategy is called as a proven strategy. I know this strategy, our HLQ zone strategy, based on a daily time frame and 75 minutes time frame, whatever the strategy we defined, now it is confirmed as a proven strategy. So 6 months is a reliable data. So whatever the benchmarks we set, have we achieved that benchmarks? What is the benchmarks we set? We should get more than 80% success rate. That is what we said. HLQ trades should get HLQ trades means actually the name I have given HLQ trade setup based on daily time frame and 75 minutes time frame. So whatever the setup we defined, that should get 80% success rate. That is the objective one. Objective 2, we should get 6.1% intraday ROI. The average intraday ROI should be 6.1%. So from this 6 months data, what are the statistics? Have we achieved or have we missed anything? Or have we missed anything very slightly? Those things we will discuss. And not only that, we have also completed the month March. So we have March HLQ trades data is also available. So that is also we will discuss. So first let me start with March HLQ trade statistics. In March, we have total 28 trades. So the number of trades are slightly lesser compared to the earlier months in March. But the good thing in March is the success rate is very high. Out of 28, we have 26 successful trades. And 2 trades are stopped out. That means they hit the stop loss. And the success rate is 92.8%. We are climbing more than 80% success, but in the month of March, we got 92.8 success rate. And average intraday ROI, so we are climbing it is 6.1%. So in the month of March, we got 6.48% average intraday ROI. So these are the statistics we got. Anyway, I will be sharing the Excel sheet with you in our Telegram group. Excuse me. I will be sharing the Excel sheet with our Telegram group. So you will be having all the details starting from the last 6 months. Data is available in that Excel sheet. But this is the summary of our March HLQ trades. Then what about the 6 months? 6 months means it is a proven data. So is our HLQ trades is a successful strategy, or is it a failed strategy, or is it an average strategy? Now that confirms, our 6 months data will confirm. So let me show you the statistics of last 6 months data. Because the last 6 months, we looked into different situations. We have seen bear market, we have seen bull market. And in between we have seen some kind of there is no much movement in the market. Like I can say maybe it is in a ranging for a certain time. So we have seen all the different kinds of markets during last 6 months. Not only that, during last 6 months we have seen several events in the market. Like RBI interest rates and Fed interest rates, and we have our economic factors at different milestones. They have published at the worldwide, US level, India level. and even we have seen in budget. In all these situations, our HLQ zones performed better. The only test we are going to do is during the elections how it is going to behave. That we will be seeing in April and May months. This month and next month is also critical for us. That's why I am not compromising with 6 months data. So I am setting the next milestone. I want to monitor 1 year data. That means next 6 months is also very critical. But this is a proven data. First 6 months is a proven data, because in the month of December, when I interacted with a couple of venture capitalists, because I have demonstrated our software to them, they looked into the software, they felt very happy, and they are impressed with the performance of our HLQ related trades for the in the month of March. Means it's about 3 months data. So at the time they told me, so let's wait until the 6 months data is ready, because they also know 6 months is a proven data. So what is the 6 months data? What are the statistics? Have we achieved both the objectives, or have we missed anything? That we look into that. In 6 months, we have total 247 trades are executed. Executed means it has given an opportunity. If you would have traded, it could have been a successful trades, and few are failed trades. So, but 247 trades, executed trades, opportunity our software has provided after fine-tuning the zone. Out of these 247 executed, 219 are successful, 28 are stopped out, and the success rate is 88.66%. It's more than what the expected average. Our expected average is 80%. So it is 88.66% for the last 6 months data. So it's a very good. So we achieved objective 1. Next, objective 2. What is the objective 2? The intraday ROA as per one future lot, it should be 6.1%. And this is slightly missed. Instead of 6.1%, we got 6% average intraday ROA. 6 is a very big number, no doubt in that. But slightly 0.1% what we claimed, that has been adjusted to 6%. But anyway, from now onwards we need to consider, or we need to claim our average intraday ROA is 6%, not 6.1%. Maybe next 6 months again if it is improved, yes, we will change the number. But from now onwards, the average intraday ROA of our HLQ zones is 6%. Instead of 6.1, we have to say 6. Hope it is clear to everyone. This is the 1.1% slightly reduced. So this is a very good statistics. Let me tell you a small story, because everybody should listen this story. The reason is, 6 months back, when I started this YouTube channel, hardly we have only some 15 members in our group. And all those 15 members are already they completed their supply demand zone courses at different training institutes. They got trained. When I was talking about this HLQ zone, I told them, focus on HLQ zones. And nobody believed this concept, because HLQ zone supports multi-testing. But what they learned, a zone should always be a fresh zone. If it is not a fresh zone, don't take that zone. But my theory is against that. I am also saying, if the zone is not a fresh, don't take a trade. But there are some special zones. Those zones supports multi-testing. Maybe second time, third time, even seventh time, eighth time also they work. So none of them believed. And during the month September, because September, starting from September, September only. September, they have given a very good profits. But September, I didn't track the data. HLQ data I didn't track. I've been just publishing. Because it was a new channel and it was not systematic also at the time in the month of September. Systematic means like the way how we structure different reports and how I am publishing today. It was not structured that way. And at the time in the month of September, the HLQ strategy only based on daily time frame. I didn't finalize 75 minutes time frame. The HLQ strategy. Only daily time frame. And in that month, we have only one failure. September month. Whatever trades executed, they are all successful trades. And many of our members, first of all, many means we have only few only at the time. Hardly 14 or 15 members in our channel at that time. And they didn't believe. When I post every day these HLQ zones, there's just only 2 members or 3 members. They were viewing the videos at that time. And the reports. Even couple of members, they were asking, we want fresh zones. That way they have different kinds of requests as per whatever the concepts. That means I got a clarity. None of them are believing these HLQ zones. Then I got an idea. Anyway, with the data only people will believe. Without data people don't believe. So that's why on 1st October onwards, I took a decision. So every day I should release one HLQ zone analysis video. For every report I am publishing in the previous day. See, today end of the day I am publishing a HLQ zone video. I mean not video, HLQ zone report video. And those reports HLQ zones will work next day. That is tomorrow they will work. So next day what I am doing? During that day, whatever the trades are executed from the report we published today, I am analyzing if there are any success. This is what got success, how much profit it has given, what is the average ROI as per one future slot. That is the way I started measuring all the trades. So the moment I measured in the month of October, we got a very good success. I think around 90% success rate we got in the month of October. Those details you can see in our Excel sheet I am posting. Because in Excel sheet we have complete data starting from October 1st. Okay, people means our members. We have very few members in the month of October. From maybe by end of October, from 15 members, maybe the members would have grown to another maybe 25 or 30 members. So whoever joined, they all land only one point. What is that? Zone should be a fresh zone. If zone is tested, don't trade that zone. That is the way people, their trainers, they fine-tuned their minds. We are always discussing about fine-tuning technique. Exactly the same way, they also fine-tuned their minds. So they are just believing, if the zone is already tested, that's it. It won't work. But our high liquidity zones are working. They are giving good profits. Moreover, people, when I say my high liquidity zone giving 6.1% average ROI during intraday, when I am saying, nobody believed me. People are thinking that, many people were thinking that, even in my known circle also, people were thinking that I am just bluffing. Just to promote my software, I am just bluffing. That is what they were thinking. Even my known circle also people think like that. How can I expect that you people who never know about me, first time joined in this channel, and no proper data is available at that time in the month of October, how can they believe me? Definitely they don't believe, right? But I know that it is a long-term effort. Within next 1 month, 2 months, definitely people don't believe me. I know that. But I have to put my effort to make the people believe how my strategy is working. So that is the reason why October onwards, every day I am releasing one HLQ zone analysis video. Previous day, whatever the report our software has generated, from that report, how many HLQs, high liquidity zones, are identified, and how many of them got profit. That is what I have been tracking. And in the middle of October month, I have again finalized the strategy for even 75 minutes time frame. So both daily time frame and 75 minutes time frame are exactly working the same way. Only difference is time frame is difference. And both are giving 6.1% average ROA during intraday, and both are reaching the target to 15 minutes. Majority of our trades, they went up to 15 minutes time frame. Few missed out, and few even went beyond 15 minutes. That is also happened. But HLQ trades, they work like that. So, okay, October month is over. October statistics, my Excel sheet I published in the group, and nobody cared about that Excel sheet in the month of, this is the fact, October. But those who, suppose if at least one person would have believed me in October month, by end of October month, their investments would have been doubled if they would have invested in a F&O segment, maybe futures or options. Anyway, I am not comfortable with options, so I am not looking into that. But there are people already having good knowledge about options. Maybe they are taking their trades in options instead of futures. But I am comparing with futures. But anyway, in futures or options, if you would have traded using our HLQ zone analysis, even intraday also, if you would have taken cash trades also, intraday cash trades, anyway, your broker will be giving you 4 times a margin amount during intraday. 4 times or 5 times they will give. Like that also, if you would have taken your broker's margin and if you would have traded, your investments would have been doubled by end of October month. But unfortunately, nobody noticed that point. Okay, now October results are ready. Next November. And November, also the first 15 days, I've been facing the same problem because people don't have trust. When I claimed they are working very well, first of all, people are not listening my words. When they are not listening, whatever I tell, what is the use? People are missing the opportunities. Then I decided, because education is the most important. Without proper education, people don't believe us. So I focused on that point. And then I decided, it's better to give training to the people. If I give a paid training, how many people will join? Nobody knows about me. Nobody knows about my skills. And I have to spend huge amount of money for marketing purpose. And last 10 years, I worked without any job. I was working on the software only. I don't have a job. Okay, whatever the other revenues are there from other from my properties, whatever the revenues I am getting, maybe that is enough only for my survival. That's it. But I can't spend a huge amount of money for marketing, spending, because I have to spend lakhs of rupees for marketing. So that people, I'm letting the people know about I am providing the training. I don't have that much financial strength. So that is the reason why I decided, better let's provide a free training to the people. What is there? At least people know, at least they learn the subject in a proper way. Forget about people who land outside. They don't believe me today, but after some time definitely they will realize. That is what I thought. Then from the month October onwards, I started providing free training. The moment I published free training, some people looked into that and they took the training. Some people generally, free training people don't give value, many people. Some people neglected that. They not even opened my mail or our YouTube, whatever the video we published in the YouTube. But some people attracted and they came. And today, maybe you might be one among those people. Whoever is listening this video, probably you are one among them. And some people land outside. They spend 1.5 lakh rupees for landing this course. They paid 1.5 lakh rupees. That is what they told me. First they paid around 30,000, and the second they paid second means the second course they paid 1.5 lakh. That means close to 2 lakhs amount they paid. They completed supply demand zone training 3 years back, 4 years back. And those people, some of the people, I don't say everybody, but some of the people, they attended our training program. By completing the lesson 2, especially lesson 2, those people, by attending the lesson 2, they impressed very much because they understood the real value. Because always I say, lesson 2 is my favorite video in our entire course. So after attending the lesson 2, they are very much impressed. Maybe in the comment section you may see some of their comments in the lesson 2. Or maybe lesson 3 or lesson 4 might be there in the comment section. They said they paid so much money and they realized that they are, whatever the quality they are getting through our training program, they didn't get such kind of quality. And the clarity they are getting from the concepts, they missed in their earlier training programs. And the depth of our training program is very deep compared to what they learned earlier. And certain concepts, they don't know the reasons behind that concept. And they express, now I found the reason behind that concept. All these days I am using this concept, but I don't know the reason behind this concept. But today, with your training, you provided me the answer for that particular concept. Because that is the way I thought when I am providing the training, because I want to know every fundamental I want to cover in deep. In a simple way I want to explain. I don't want to complicate the subject. I want to make it as much as simple as possible. But fundamentals are very important, and anybody, when they are learning a concept, they should know the reason behind the concept. If you know the reason behind the concept, you never forget the concept. So with that intention, I started providing the training. And meanwhile, 2 more months data is also released, that is November data and December data or HLQ data. And every month it is giving more than 80% success rate. And failures are very less. Success is more. Then some of the people who already completed their courses outside, they are started realizing. Then you may ask a question, what about our students? Our students, I told them, until completion of the phase 2, don't look into the software reports. I clearly told them. Because I don't, see here, profits is not important, making money is not important. If not in December, maybe from April onwards you will make money. That is from this month onwards. But when you are learning the subject, you need to learn the subject with perfection. Once you learn the subject, then you should think about making the money. And moreover, you should be in a position to do the analysis on your own without any person's involvement. If you are depending on the other people, if you are depending on the others' recommendations or other suggestions, you never become a trader. You never become a trader. So that is the reason why I am forcing you people to do analysis on your own. Maybe struggle. You will struggle in the initial stage. How long you struggle? Few days, that's it. After that, from your struggle, you will learn and you will get clarity and you will be much better person than any other people. Because I have seen many people, they completed supply demand zone price action training. Still, after 3 years, 4 years, they are depending on their trainer's suggestions only. And the trainers are for the last 4 years, 5 years, they are making use of the people. They know how to play with them. Because every month they charge maybe 10,000 rupees or 15,000 rupees every month. And they will give tips and they will draw the charts and they will publish. Then what is the use in learning the course? If you are still depending on somebody, even after 3 years or 4 years of learning your course. And even I have seen some people, after learning 4 years of their courses, they decided to shift from this stock market to something else. I don't want such kind of things happen to you guys. So that is the reason why I framed the course structure in such a way. What I am saying, don't look into the trade, just do the paper trading until you complete the course. I clearly told after the completion of phase 1 training program, you have to do at least 2 to 3 weeks minimum paper trading. After that only you have to get into the phase 2 training program. Because during the 2 to 3 weeks, you will come to know about many issues, many complications you will slowly understand. And in phase 2, you will get answers to all the complications you have experienced when you are doing paper trading after phase 1 training program. And phase 2, one by one topic, I am asking you, do paper trading at least 2 or 3 days. And then move on to the next topic in phase 2. That is what I suggested. But I don't know how many of you are seriously following that. And also I told one important thing. Phase 1 training program, until lesson 9, don't get into any practicals. Don't get into the charts. Just complete the theory concepts I explained. The theory concepts I explained with diagrams. Focus only learning the fundamentals. And whatever you learned until lesson 8, you will join all the concepts in lesson 9, in the practical session. Then you will get clarity to all our concepts. If any doubts you get, you have a choice. Again you go back, open the video of that particular chapter, again you do revision, you will get clarity. Until you get clarity, you have to, sometimes you need to repeat the videos. Especially after completing lesson 9, the practical session. Certain videos again you need to go through wherever you have the doubts. At the time you get crystal clear clarity. That is the way I modeled the course. Those people following in this structure, always you will become good traders. But I know some people, without completing the course, you people are getting into the trades. But I can't stop you, right? I can only give you advice. I know when I ask you don't do trade, some people also will get angry on me. How can you say this? I am saying with experience. But I am not stopping you guys. You will get a hit, that day you will understand, you will learn from that. After you get some hit, then you will realize why I told you not get into the real trades until you complete the second phase of the training program. Because you have to learn many concepts. And moreover, these concepts are not complicated concepts, but a little lengthy concepts. Lengthy means it takes some time. Instead of learning in 1 or 2 days, maybe it may take maybe 1 month time for you, or maybe 1.5 month time for you to learn all these concepts in a systematic way. In a systematic way, if you learn without doing paper trading, continuously you are listening the videos, you may finish in 3 days or 4 days, everything. But no use with that. And finally, from the month of December onwards, people are started believing the high liquidity zones. Who land outside completed. Meanwhile, maybe some of you have given references to your friends also. They also join. And now the moment, because already you might have talked to those people. Because generally, friends will believe you than believing me. If I am telling right, they don't believe. But you are a friend, whether you tell right or you tell wrong, they will believe you, generally. Okay, anyway, you corrected yourself and then you told right thing to your friends. They also joined and they are also started trading in the high liquidity zones. Today I can say maybe our reports, high liquidity zone reports, maybe around 30 to 40 members are using high liquidity zones. They are grabbing the profits. Some people are mentioning in the comment section, some people are not. In a quiet manner you are doing your trades. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There is no rule that you have to express in the comment section. If you express in the comment section, that will be motivation to the other people. And also a confirmation to me also, like, okay, these many people are using my reports. I'm happy because I will also get motivation to publish Because if more and more people are using the reports, I will publish. If I feel only few people are using the reports, what I do, I will stop the reports. Instead, my time I will focus on some other topic, right? So that's why you people always required to give a feedback in the comment section. That is the main reason why I'm asking you, why you need to comment your feedback. And from January, March, April, this is April, sorry. From January, February and March. January, February and March, people actively using our high liquidity zones. Even in the survey also, good number of people mentioned they are using high liquidity zones. But everybody is not participated in the survey. Some people didn't participate, but still they are using high liquidity zones, because based on your views and all, I can understand on average how many people are using high liquidity zones report. So that means people got some trust. This is the kind of shift happened among the people. What I have seen in the month of September and October month, and what I am seeing today. And today we have a concrete data. See here, we have 247 trades completed. Out of 247, 219 are successful, only 28 are failed, and success rate is 88.66%. And it is a concrete data. 6 months data is a concrete data. Nobody can object this data now. Maybe first month or second month, people would have argued. Even some people, you can see in the old videos, you can see in the comment section. Let me tell you how they written the comments. How can you say a zone, how can you say a tested zone we have to trade? It is against to the principle. That is the way people put comments in the month of September and October time period. In some of the videos you can see. But today nobody is questioning. Because you got the clarity. Why you got the clarity? Because of the data. The data we are publishing every month. And every month we are seeing more success, more than 80% success. All the 6 months we got more than 80% success. I think the least we have seen is around 85%. Highest we have seen is 94%. 94% is the highest. So varying between 85% and 94%. The success rate. This month we have seen 92% success rate. See here, this month we have 92.8%. And ROA is also good. Hope all the people now still some people who are having doubts in our mind, probably this is the time you should start believing about high liquidity zone. And another advantage with high liquidity zone is you don't require to bother about the trend, you don't require to bother about the price direction, you don't require to bother about the odd enhancer score. You don't require to bother about curve, that is location, high on the curve or low on the curve. High on the curve, what we are doing? We are taking long orders. Low on the curve, we are doing short orders. They are working. They are giving you 6% average ROA it is giving. High liquidity zones, because the liquidity is high in those zones. They don't bother about all these parameters. At least in the intraday, they are giving you the profits. If everything is good, you have a nice location, you have an excellent price direction, and you have a very good trend. If all the parameters are good, those zones continuously they are moving up. Next 3 days and 4 days they are moving, they are giving good, very good profit. That means within 3-4 days they are reaching the 75 minutes target or daily target also they are reaching. That way they are giving you around 40,000 or 50,000 rupees profit as per one future slot, which can be around 25 to 30% return on the investment they are giving you. If all these parameters are in your favor, even if the parameters are not in your favor, during the intraday you are getting profit. Even today also we got 2 stocks we got profit. Actually 3 stocks we got profit. Third one we didn't take the trade. Why? You know the reasons. Anyway, we will discuss that. Now let us get into analysis of the high liquidity zones. Even before that, an announcement please. If this is your first visit to our channel, Please understand, we are providing complete free training on supply demand zone price action. All the training videos are available in a playlist supply demand zone price action course at our YouTube channel. And even I have provided the link to this playlist in this YouTube video description. You click the link, you will get into this page. Scroll down to the bottom. Here, starting from lesson 1.1, all the videos are available in an order. So please go through all these lessons one by one and strengthen your skills. So this is the training program we started in the month of October. Somewhere in the October 14th or 15th we started. I didn't exactly remember. Please correct me if I am wrong. And this month we have completed this. By end of March month, we have completed our phase 2, phase 1 and phase 2 training programs. And even I have provided the link to our Telegram channel in this YouTube in this YouTube video description. So please join in the Telegram channel. It will be helpful to you. Each time when we release a new video, we will provide an update in that Telegram group, so that you won't miss any videos. So now let's get into the analysis of the high liquidity zones generated in our yesterday's report. So we have a big list. Yesterday we have identified 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 high liquidity zones from daily time frame and 75 minutes time frame. Out of these 12, 3 stocks gave the profits, but only 2 are acceptable. 1 is not acceptable. I will tell you the reason. But actually that one also gave very good profit. So the first stock is Asian Paints that gave the profit today. Asian Paints is a high liquidity 75 minutes demand zone. Let me go to the, high liquidity 75 minutes supply zone. So let me go to the 75 minutes time frame. Here we have a rally candle, and then we have base candles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base candles and a rally candle. Sorry, this is the ERC candle. This is the leg-in. This is the leg-in. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and a drop candles. This is the zone. Again, within this we have one more LOTL zone, rally, 2 base candles and a drop, LOTL. So I have fine-tuned this with the 15 minutes time frame. In the 15 minutes time frame, at the top we identified we have a rally, 2 base candles and a drop candle. This is the 15 minutes. And this is already tested. Even the fine-tuned 5 minutes is also already tested. So we can't plan a trade in this. Just I want to show you why we cannot plan a trade. And moreover, prices went deep inside. So this is we can't plan in this zone. But here again you have 2 more zones, 15 minutes. We have a rally candle, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and a drop candle. But have you noticed inside I didn't draw a 5-minute zone? That means the 5-minute structure is not good. So we can't plan the trade in this. But here again we have a drop, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and again a drop candle. So in this zone, this is the area again we fine-tuned. This is the 15 minutes area. We fine-tuned with 5 minutes. And let me show you the 5 minutes time frame. See, we have a rally candle, leg-in, medium size candle. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and a drop candle. Because the risk is very high, type 3, because the type 3 exactly fit inside this zone. That's why type 3 entry only we have to take. But type 3 also it's having a 1% risk is there inside this zone. But anyway, maximum acceptable risk is up to 2%. So it is within an acceptable level. But see here how many base candles. We have so many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's why we cannot plan a trade in this zone. That is the reason why I didn't draw 5-minute zone inside this area. And here we have a 5-minute zone, we have a leg candle here, ERC candle, leg in. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 base candles and a drop. And previously prices is already tested. Because it is tested, we cannot plan a trade in this zone. But today we have this fresh zone. This is the fresh zone. See today what happened? Prices entered into this zone. So this is the target. This is the target supposed to reach. But generally what we do? For a safe side we use 1 minute levels. Many times we use this 1 minute trailing stop loss. Trailing stop loss I already explained. So exactly that. Follow the same trailing stop loss. Actually I started using this trailing stop loss after reaching 1:3 reward. I think by the time prices reached somewhere this level, 1:3 RR is achieved, maybe somewhere here if I am not wrong. 1:3 RR is achieved after reaching. Then I strictly started following this 1 minute trailing stop loss. Because we don't know, prices may come down, sometimes they reverse. Exactly that is what happened today. See here, we have all the zones. We have a leg candle, base candle and a drop candle, follow through candle. Again you see here, you had the hidden body here, this is going to be a leg candle, 2 base candles and a drop candle. And after that you see here again we have ERC candle and a base candle, next one medium size, we can include part of the base. Next you see ERC candle, a very big large candle, ERC candle. And moreover the body is also good enough. Completely the body is also away from the zone. So we can consider this is a valid leg out. But see after that what happened, a lot of pressure here. So you have to sense, now demand is increasing in this area. You never know how long the supply will hold. Now see in this candle, this zone is violated. The moment it is violated, you need to exit from your trade. This is the profit. After that again prices came from here, it picked, because here there is a demand zone here. You have a leg candle, 3 base candles and rally candle. That way from this demand zone, exactly the supply zone area, demand zone is there. It picked up the orders and again it started moving. After that prices never came below this throughout the day. If anybody would not have used the trailing stop loss, recently you learned trailing stop loss. In lesson 19 you learned, I clearly explained the trailing stop loss scenarios and even a special strategy also explained. See how it protected your profit today. Otherwise, most of your profit would have been gone today. The trailing stop loss protected your profit today. Generally implement after it reaches 1:3 RR, you strictly implement trailing stop loss because you got minimum RR. After that, it is the time, your time to protect your profits. And this is the way Asian Paints has given a profit 5,410 rupees profit, which is 5.3 ROI, because the margin cost of the future is just 1 lakh, around 1 lakh. So that's why you got a good ROI. 5.3% ROI you got. So this is the first one. And the next one is NTPC. NTPC is a daily supply zone, high liquidity supply zone. Look into this NTPC. And moreover, it has multiple order flows are there inside. So you have a drop, you have 3 base candles and you have a drop. How I fine tuned? Let me show you. Please concentrate. This is the learning for you people. How I am fine tuning. So go to the 75 minutes. In the 75 minutes, I have identified multiple order flows here. So here you have a rally, 2 base candles and a drop candle. Again you have a leg in medium size, you have a base, a drop candle. Again here you have a leg in, 4 base candles, and again a drop candle. That means inside daily you have 375-minute zones are available. Now if you fine tune each 75 minutes up to 5 minutes level, you may find a good number of trade opportunities. So what is the next step you have to do? Go to 15 minutes time frame. And then each 75 you have to fine tune. So I am going to the 15 minutes time frame. Now observe carefully. This is the first 75-minute zone. Fine tuned area. So here you have a rally candle, 3 base candles and a drop candle. Rally, base, drop. This is the 15 minutes area. Rally, 3 base candles and drop. And the next one, you have a drop, base, drop. This is the second one. And third one, here you have a rally, 2 base candles and a drop candle. So this is how we fine tune the 15 minutes. Now inside 15 you need to fine tune with 5 minutes time frame. Something interesting you will be seeing here. See here, this is the 5 minutes fine tuned area, 15 minutes fine tuned area. Inside this we have a rally, 3 base candles and a drop candle. This is the way we have drawn a order flow. But why I drawn this? Here I have seen something interesting. You have a rally, base, drop, and if you draw a zone here, from this zone and again it is picking the orders. Maybe this could be a high liquidity zone area. Maybe. See, earlier I told you, if multitasking is happening, at least 80% level you may confirm. 80% level, not 100%, because software performs a few other additional checks also, which is not possible for us to do those kind of checks. Some kind of volatility related conditions, volatility breakouts, such kind of things internally the software will perform. That is not possible for us to identify such kind of checks. So mostly it could be. And this is the one we have an order flow identified. So definitely you can plan a trade, but what happened? In this order flow, already prices went and occupied deep inside they went. So that means this zone is not a valid zone if you want to plan a trade again. And here, see here, the structure I am not comfortable at all. The reason is this entire leg out is closed inside this zone. See, the candle should come out of the zone. That means this entire zone is occupied by the leg out, which is not good. Such kind of zones are high risky zones. So that's why I didn't fine tune this zone, I just left it. So don't want to trade in this. Such kind of zones may violate easily. But here you have a drop, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and again a drop candle. See here we identified a 5-minute zone. See today what happened? Exactly in this area the prices came and picked up the orders. See here. In this 5 minutes area prices entered, and when it gave at 2 o'clock, the prices entered into this zone, 2 o'clock. By this time already we completed Asian Paints trade. So those who completed the Asian Paints trade, you got our second trade opportunity in this zone. It reached the target. When you completed Asian Paints at what time? Because the 1 minute stopped out. That is the place you exited, somewhere in this here. So your trade is completed at 11:15. At 11:15 candle, your trade is completed. And this trade is, NTPC trade is at 2 o'clock, afternoon 2 o'clock. And here we have a 15 minutes target, let me show you. See here. You have a ERC candle, base candles, rally candle. This is the way you, you have a rally candle, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles. Not ERC, this is also base. This is the rally, 4 base candles and a rally candle. So this is the 15 minutes target. And this is the way NTPC has given you 8,700 rupees profit, and which is 4.7% ROI as per one future slot. Around lot size futures future lot cost is around 1,83,000 something is there. So that's why you got a ROI is less ROI, even though profit is more. But here profit is less compared to NTPC. But still you got more ROI because here future lot cost is only around 1 lakh. That's it. So 1,01,000 something. These are the 2 successful trades. We got one more trade also successful, but we can't accept. And Gale has given a very good profit actually. And Gale is a 75 minutes high liquidity zone. Let me open 75 minutes. This is a rally candle, 2 base candles and a rally candle. This is with a hidden gap. This is a hidden zone. This is a hidden zone because the legout is having a hidden body. Many people think this is a base candle, but actually this is not a base candle. That is what I clearly explained you in lesson 9. The hidden zones and the hidden bodies I explained in lesson 9. Lesson 9, 4 videos you have. One of the, I think around 2 videos I explained these concepts. Okay. So this 75 minutes we fine tuned with 15 minutes time frame. If you look into this, here you have a drop candle, 3 base candles and a rally candle. This is the way 15 minute zone we have to drop, 3 base and rally. Because of these gaps, no visual representation is changing. Now you see, you will get clarity the moment I zoom. This is a drop candle, 3 base candles and a rally candle. Not only that, in the recent price action, you have a drop, base, rally. Inside 75 minutes in the recent price action. Drop, base, rally. Here also you have one more zone. And this is from your original origin. This is from the origin of this zone we created. In the next retracement, this zone is created by the institutions. See, ultimately what we want order flows, that's it. Whether it is created during zone creation or it is created in the recent price action, we never care. What we want, order flow is there or not. So next again went to the 5 minutes time frame. In the 5 minutes, here one more 15 minutes also we have drawn. I forgot to show you, let me show you that. We have a drop, base, rally. And this drop base rally picked up the orders from the one below. So here 5 minute zone is there. This I am considering as a leg candle. The reason is the hidden some gap, some body will be added. That way at least it will be having more than 50%, sorry. More than 50% body will be there. So considering leg candle, this is a base candle and a rally candle. That way I have drawn the 5 minutes. But actually in this 5 minutes area, a lot of order flow is there. Prices are not getting into this area. Even next time also, they didn't get into this area. And in the recent price action, price just touched this zone. See here? Just touched the proximal. They didn't go inside. That means a lot of order flow here. Even here also see, just touched the proximal line. Not only touched, here a new zone is created. And here in this newly created 15 minute zone, we have a rally candle, base candle, again rally candle. This is again base rally. This is the 5 minute zone. And this is a fresh zone. Prices haven't entered here. So definitely we can plan trades here. But in the recently created, see what happened? The 5 minutes, if you look into that, you get clarity. You have a drop, base, rally, 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 next a big rally. See this rally, picked up the orders from this zone. See today what happened? This is today's candle. Today's candle again picked up the orders from this zone. But why we didn't take trade? Because previously it picked up the orders. That's why we have a doubt. What could be the order flow? Maybe this zone may fail. See here, today till the digital line it went. It didn't cross the digital line. It didn't cross, but it went exactly till the digital line and again pushed. What would have happened if prices went further below and hit even our stop buffer? Stop loss might have been hit, right? So that's why the fine-tuned area should be fresh. If this is a high liquidity zone, we would have taken a trade. But this is a normal zone only. But if anybody would have taken a second trade, risked and took a second trade, they would have got a very good profit today. See how much profit they would have got. Here it is 180 rupees, 85, say 181 rupees. 180 rupees, 85 paisa. And went up to 184 rupees 50 paisa. So nearly 2 rupees 70 paisa profit you would have got from this bottom to here. That is an excellent. But anyway, we can't trade this. It is a tested zone, because every time you started trading on the tested zones, they fail and your stop loss will hit. Once in a while you see such kind of situations. Maybe there is only one reason you may consider is from here, see the huge rejection. If it is a small rejection, it is different. See, the rejection is huge. Because of this huge rejection, somebody might tempt and take another trade here. Because order flow is very strong, then only you see such kind of huge rejections. If at all, if anybody wants to take second trade, this is the only clue you have. But anyway, we are not risking. And except that remaining trades are not executed, but few zones are violated. I think one zone is violated. We know the reasons why a zone will be violated. I think one or two zones are violated. And let us look into the remaining stocks one by one, so that you will also see the zones that are violated. So this is Balrampur Chini. This is a daily high liquidity demand zone. So we are expecting a trade in one of these fine-tuned zones. I already explained you earlier this stock how to fine-tune. Previous videos I explained. Please refer them. In one of the videos, how I fine-tuned I explained, so that I am not repeating again. And whatever I fine-tuned is from that day only. I didn't change anything. The same thing we fine-tuned earlier, I kept it here as it is. No changes. So at the time there was a trade from here, that still it is continuing. Next one is National Aluminium. This is a supply zone, high liquidity supply zone. And this is the one violated. We know the reasons why it will be violated. This is a daily zone. Let's go to the 75 minutes time frame. See here we have two 75-minute zones. We have a drop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base candles and a drop. This is one 75 minutes zone. We have another 75 minute zone, drop, 1, 2, 3 base candles and again a drop candle. And within these 75, you need to fine tune with 15 minutes time frame. So let us look into the 15 minute zones. Here we have, this is a ERC candle. You can assume like this, because compared to all these candles, this is a bigger candle. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base candles you can assume. That way you can assume. Or you can consider this candle as a medium size leg candle, 2 2 base candles and drop candle. That way also you can consider. Either way it doesn't make any difference. This is the 15 minutes zone. And here again you have two 15-minute zones. You have a rally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base candles and a drop candle. Again this drop candle, 1, 2, 3 base candles and a drop candle. So total we identified 3 15-minute zones. This is the first one, this is the second one, and this is the third one. Now let us fine tune these 15 minutes with 5 minutes time frame. See here, this is a medium size leg candle. Then consider all these are all base candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, and drop candle. This is one thing you can consider. Actually what I consider is not like that, I'm sorry. This is the 15-minute zone. Here you had the hidden body here. This is a leg candle and this is a base candle. You can't have hidden body because the entire gap is completely filled and more deep inside the wicks went. But this is not like that. Exactly just before the wick is there, you can add the hidden body. So that's why this is a rally candle, base candle, drop candle. That way I considered, and here I have drawn a 5-minute zone. And earlier prices came up to here, came down. They didn't went inside. So price action clue, if you draw wick to wick, you get clarity. See, just before order flow, the prices came down and then after that there is a more. So that means there is a strong order flow is there inside this area. So that's why even see here second time also prices came and pushed it down. That means in this area there is a strong order flow. These are the additional price action clues. At least to confirm this zone, some good order flow is there. And now after that a zone is created here. So within this area we have a 5-minute zone. We have a rally, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles, drop candle, follow through candle is there. But see prices came and went more deep. Already this zone is tested. Because it is tested, you can't plan a trade within this area. And look into this zone. Here you have a leg out, here you have a leg in. Maybe you can consider all these base candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 base candles. You can't consider this candle as a leg out. This is a medium size candle. This is also medium size. This is only valid leg out. So you have to consider all these candles part of the base. 7 candles are there. So you cannot trade in this zone. The structure is not good at all. See what happened today. And the earlier one is a tested zone. You can't plan a trade. Only this is the only zone, 5-minute zone, currently a valid one. Remaining all are not valid. So that they will be violated. That is what happened today. See, this is already tested, easily just passed this zone. The one above we are waiting, but anyway you can't take a trade tomorrow. The reason is price should not close inside the zone as per our high liquidity zone strategy. Whatever software is identifying stocks near demand and supply zones, from there only you need to pick. When you want to trade like this, you can trade, but not as per high liquidity strategy. You have to plan your trade as per your supply demand zone price action concepts, like trend should support, price direction should support, curve should, that is location should support. If all are in your favor and if you have a good minimum 12 OE score and all your checklist support, then you can plan a trade in this zone, even though it is closed inside. But high liquidity zone is not like that. Your software should find the stock. Otherwise it is quite risky to take the trade. And NTPC we already discussed, it is a successful trade. Next one is Obrai. Obrai Realty is also very bad structure. This is a daily zone. It is having a very bad price structure. Easily you reject this stock. See, you have a leg candle, ERC candle as a leg, 2 base candles and a drop candle. This is the zone. And when you want to fine tune at 75 minutes time frame, drop, base, drop, you cannot do this because this is already violated previously. Previously this zone is violated, went beyond, so there is no meaning in doing this analysis for completed data. So where you get an opportunity, here you will get an opportunity. And this is not a valid rally based drop because leg out is very medium size. So you cannot take a trade here. You cannot fine tune this zone here. And this is also a medium size leg candle, or maybe you can consider this as a ERC candle. For leg in point of view, this is okay. Leg in point of view, leg out you can't take this. This is not valid. You have drop, 3 base candles, and this is a valid drop candle. This is a very ERC, and minimum body is there. The entire minimum body has nicely came out of this zone. So this is a valid 75-minute zone. Drop, 3 base candles and drop. But this here you can't draw the zone, because if anybody write the zone, you are violating the leg out rules. Leg out is not good enough. Even you can't compromise and draw this. Sometimes you may compromise. A little bigger is there, you would have compromised and written this. See, look into this. This is a what is that? Base candle. See the length of this candle, exactly, even smaller than this candle. This is ERC candle. This is base candle. And this is also small size base candle. Small size base candle. This is medium size candle. This is also a medium size candle. But you can consider this as a leg candle, no issues. Leg in, base, drop. But problem comes when you get into 15 minutes time frame. See, 15 minutes time frame, you have a rally candle, you have a drop candle. Where is the base candle in between? There is no base candle, right? So such kind of zone will violate easily. See how easily violated today, this zone. Easily violated. See, today's candles, they created rally, base, drop, but this is again not a good leg out. So you cannot draw the zone here. A little bigger, some more little bigger, maybe you would have considered. See, this one is even smaller than this candle. See, compare this candle and this candle. Even this one we didn't consider. This is even smaller. At least you can compromise and consider this. See here, you can compromise and consider this zone. But this you can't compromise. Maybe this rally base might be tempting you to draw a zone. But leg out is not good. At least this you can compromise and draw. Nothing wrong. You can compromise and draw like this. A new zone you can draw. But no use in drawing, because if you get into 15 minutes, structure is not good. Very bad structure. See here. So the recently created zone also useless zone. Next time, maybe tomorrow, easily this will be violated. So this is the main reason why. Anyway, you might be knowing easily, it is clearly visible. The only reason I am talking about is somebody might have tempted and drawn a zone here. Rally base drop, which is not correct. This is not a good leg out. Because it is not a good leg out, see here, this zone is just pierced, I guess. Slightly pierced here. Okay, for me, in my analysis, I didn't consider. I just consider only this. The moment I go to 15 minutes time frame, I didn't draw any zones inside. I stopped my analysis here. It's a bad zone, clearly identified. Zone is violated easily today. And next one is a power grid. This is also a daily zone. You have a leg candle, base candle, and a drop candle. And inside we identified a 75-minute zone. We have a drop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles, and a drop candle. This is the way written this 75-minute zone. Inside that we have drawn the 15-minute zone. So this is the 15-minute zone. We have a drop candle, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles, and a drop candle. Next, 5-minute zone. Sorry, I have drawn one more 15-minute zone here. Yeah. Here is we have a rally base drop. Rally base drop. See, the biggest problem is if this candle is enabled on the screen, it is not looking like a leg out candle. This is one problem with trading view charts. We have a rally base drop, 15-minute zone. So inside fine tuned with 5 minutes. Have a leg candle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base candles, and a drop candle. This is the 5 minutes. But something I am not having some discomfort about these candles. I have drawn the zone, but I am having some discomfort about these candles. Just for reference, but you also better avoid this zone. I don't know, some discomfort. Actually, it should move in a narrow range, moving up and came down. That's why I'm not comfortable with this. But anyway, just drawn and seen that to observe. And here you have a drop, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and a drop with gap. So here we have a good order flow. Want to plan, we can plan a trade here in these zones. See, drop and 4 base candles and leg out. But today prices didn't enter into this zone, so we didn't get the trade. But why I'm showing you this fine tuned, because it might be useful next time again. If software identifies this zone, at least you might be knowing how these fine tuned area we have drawn. Next one is Tata Motors. Tata Motors is not a good structure. This is also a daily zone. You have a ERC candle with hidden body you can add. This is the leg candle. 4 base candles and drop. Or you can drop, maybe it could have been a rally candle, 2 base candles and drop. I think rally 2 base candles drop. I think that is the way software might have identified. Rally 2 base candles and drop. And inside we have drawn this 75 minutes. This is a leg candle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base candles and drop. And another one is a drop, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and drop. This is the way we have identified 275. Inside the 15 minutes, if you look into that, it looks like rally to base drop, but drop candle I am not comfortable. Maybe it could have been a little bigger candle, a little bigger. So that's why I left it. Moreover, the overall price structure is also not good in this zone. So that's why I left this. there are higher chances this zone will be violated. And here also, if you look into this order flow is not good at all. But drop 2 base candles, 3 base candles and drop, some price action is taking place here. So that's why I went and 5 minutes and I saw whether to check any high liquidity related activities taking place. I want to check that. But the moment I looked into all these base candles, even I didn't feel comfort. So I left my analysis, I didn't do. So decided mostly these zones will be violated. So no trade plan in Tata Motors. Anyway, Tata Motors did not enter into this zone today. And GAIL we already discussed, we missed that, we didn't take the trade in GAIL because the zone was already tested, but it worked out today. Next one is Metropolis, and this is a 75-minute zone, a rally base rally. Prices didn't come today, but how I fine-tuned, I will explain. Inside the 75, we have a nice drop base rally, 15-minute zone. Inside this 15-minute zone, again we have a rally candle, 1, 2, 3, this ERC candle. This ERC candle is a leg-in, base and rally. This is the 5-minute zone. This is how I fine-tuned. This is the real order flow here. So prices did not enter into this zone today. And next one is the Naukri. Naukri also we didn't get. This is also a 75-minute zone. Here we have a drop, 2 base candles and a rally. This is the way our software identified this zone. And in 15 minutes, have a rally candle, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles. Even 5th one is also part of this. And then we have a rally candle. This is a 15 minutes area. And here we have a drop, 2 base candles and a rally candle. So this is another 2 15-minute zones. Inside that 5 minutes, we have a rally, 2 base candles, a rally with gap. This is the 5 minutes fine-tuned area. And here also we have a rally, 3 base candles and a rally candle. And follow-through candles. So this is how we fine-tune, and both are fresh zones. But today prices didn't enter into this zone. Next one is Ultratech cement, and this is also a 75-minute zone. We have a drop candle, 2 base candles and a rally candle. This is 75-minute zone. So inside this 75 we fine-tuned with 15 minutes. Here we have a drop candle, 1, 2, 3 base candles, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles, then a rally candle with gap. This is the 15 minutes. But this candle is a bigger one. Actually, it is looking like a ERC candle only. But anyway, what I am doing for fine-tuning the order, if there is any order in this inside, for that purpose we have drawn this zone. Let me check 5 minutes. What I mean to say, sometimes we compromise and draw the zones like this. So this one 15 minutes comes in that category. If there is a good order flow, we can consider. Otherwise, we will reject this zone. Now structure is very nice here. Rally, base, rally. After that, prices came down from here. The order flow is strong. So it didn't let the prices go down. That means definitely in this area, there is a very good order flow is there. That is an indication. But anyway, prices didn't come into this zone. And Asian Paints we discussed, and the last one is Nestle. Nestle is a 75-minute supply zone, and this is not a good zone. We have a drop, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and a drop. If you look into 15 minutes, so the structure and all is not good at all. I just written considering this, maybe this could be leg, 3 base candles and drop. But the moment I go to 5 minutes, the structure is not at all convincing. It's not at all convincing. So many base candles. So that's why I left this. Maybe we can't plan a trade in this area. You may ask a question, why prices came and came down from here? Maybe institutions might have created in some smaller time frame, 1 minute time frame here and pushed the price down. See here, you have a leg-in candle, base, a drop. This is outside this high liquidity area, zone area, this price action. But our concentration is not outside what's happening. Inside the high liquidity, what is happening, we are interested on that. If it is good, we will take trades. If it is structure is not good, we will leave the trade. Next time prices enter into this area, we will leave the trade. Otherwise, we will get caught there. It will easily violated. Unnecessarily, our trade will be stopped out, and more our risk is very high. So that's why such kind of zones we will leave them. So this is about high liquidity zones. Hope this information is useful to you, and also please understand the importance of high liquidity zones, because we have now a solid 6 months data. So people who are having still doubts about these kind of zones, why you are having doubts? Because you people are not aware of high liquidity concept, and somebody told you once a zone is tested, we cannot take a trade in that zone. That is at fine-tuned 5 minutes areas, you have to look for that concept. But you are applying that concept for every zone. That's why you land concepts in a wrong way, and in a wrong way you are applying the concepts. So this is about our analysis. Let us meet again in our next video. Hope you got some learning from this video. So thank you.